Our July GMA Book Club pick, Save What's Left. It's a hilarious story about a woman who moves to a small town, a beach town, looking for peace, only to find herself at war with her neighbors. Elizabeth Castellano is the author, and she joins us now. Elizabeth, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, it's great to be with you. And we hear that this has gotten rave reviews. This is the so-called unbeach read.
Right.
What was your intention behind writing it?
So as the unbeach read, I come from a small beach town, and I always thought it's so funny what's going on in these small beach towns. So my character, she's a fan of beach reads, and she thinks she's just going to step into a beach read, and it'll be this paradise, this beautiful setting that will save her. And she gets there, and the fantasy sort of meets reality. And the reality is that while the tourists are enjoying the beach, the locals are in windowless rooms, crowded, forming committees and discussing piping plover habitats and parking regulations and
the drama of a beach town. Huh?
There's quite a bit of comedy in there,
so it's sort of the behind-the-scenes insider look at what's really going on in these beach towns.
Now, this focuses on a 6-year-old woman who's essentially starting over after a broken marriage. Why did you focus on this particular character? Why did you think she tells the best story?
Yeah, I wish it didn't come so naturally to me to write a 60-year-old, but I think I'm just an old soul. And Kathleen is really me in 30 years. If I had lived in Kansas City and sort of was restarting. So I thought of myself in the future. So.
That's great. And our readers from our little free library community and critics are loving the book, and some reviews have called it wickedly funny, clever, hilarious. So what's your background in comedy?
I don't have a background in comedy, but I have a very funny family, and I come from a very funny town. And with a lot of quirky characters, a lot of funny antics going on. So I really drew on just my life experience.
That experience, especially in a beach town, probably generates a lot of comedy. Yeah. So there was something you learned from your arts teacher in school, in high school, that helped you write this book. What was that?
Right. So I took a painting class, and I was working on this painting. I was going over it again and again and again, and I said, Mr. Fuller, I can't make it better. It's not getting any better. And he said, here, I know what to do. And he took it and he threw it right in the garbage can. And he said, stretch a new canvas. And I think that's a great lesson for writing.
That's what you did with this book?
Half this book had to be thrown out and restarted. And that's what my character does, too. It's a fresh start. It's a new start for her. And she just decides, OK, I've learned what I've learned, and now I'm moving forward. And so I think that's a good lesson. Stretch a new canvas. You can always start something new. You can always change course.
Yeah.
I love that lesson, and I love that it came from your art teacher. Yeah. Elizabeth Castellano, thank you so much for joining us. Save What's Left is now out, and you can start reading with us this weekend, and we'll have more with Elizabeth in July, on July 13th, right here on GMA.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.